Welcome to collecting like terms and expanding single brackets. So let's whiz through a few examples. All right. So this is an expression. It's not equal to anything. If it was equal to something, that would become an equation. So this is an expression, and it's made up of lots of terms, lots of bits. So all we're going to do is we're just going to tidy it up a little bit. So if we look first of all, let's look at the first thing. It's an x squared. Have we got any more x squared-y things? No, we haven't. So there we go. There's the x squared. Then just, what have I got just with x? Let's have a look at that. And that one. So if I piece those together, that's 5x. I've counted for these guys. Now I've got some, now it's trying to trick me here. Look, this one says yx, that one says xy. Well, that's the same thing, isn't it? So if I've got one of those, two of those, so that's 3xy. You can write it as yx if you want to. And then we've got 7 take away 3. That's 4. And we've accounted for everything there, okay? And if you've got like a one with lots and lots of terms in there, it's a good idea to kind of sort of just to tick them off as you go through, okay? And that's it, right? That's what we mean by collecting like terms. Now let's just quickly go over just a little bit more sort of terminology here, okay? Now we've looked at this before, so we should be familiar with what these things here mean, okay? Just in terms of some basic indices stuff. So let's have a look. So if I wrote this down, b times b times b times b, I'm not going to, it's not 4b, is it? If it was plus, it would be 4 lots of b. This is b to the power of 4. That's what it means. Now, when you've got this multiply in here, now it's a bit like this. 4 times a times 5 times b. And when you multiply numbers together, it doesn't matter what the order is. 4 times 5 is 20, multiplied by a, multiplied by b. Can't actually do anything with those bits. So that's it. Same idea here. 3 times 6, well that's 18. And now this time I could write AA. I haven't broken down. And I'm not going to write AA, I can write a squared. That's better. Let's just have a quick look at another one here. Now I've actually included the solution to this, but I'm just going to quickly kind of recap it, okay? What does that actually mean? It means this. It means when you square something, it means multiplied by itself. So it actually means that. 3 times 3 is 9, x times x, x squared, right? Don't tend to write xx because that sounds like a love letter. Right. And we got this one. So what do we got? That means this. That's slightly trickier. This is why I'm going to write it out, okay? Obviously you've got that to look up there, right? So it means when you square something, it means multiply it by itself. So this is the thing multiplied by itself. X times x is x squared, and y squared multiplied by y squared is y to the power of 4. Remember, you add those powers together. So let's have a quick look. It's just a little bit more here, just on multiplying out some single brackets, okay? So just got some quick examples here. Again, this is all in your PDF. Now when I do these, I like to work down, okay? You just watch. This means everything inside the bracket gets multiplied by the 3. So 3 times a, 3 times 2. Easy. 8 times n, 8 times 3m. Sounds complicated. 3 times 8. And there's a minus because there's a minus there. Okay, and the beauty with writing it like this, you can see exactly where stuff's come from. Okay, so if you make a mistake or trying to work out where something might have gone wrong, you can look at which where everything's actually come from. Okay, let's just quickly fire through these others. Right, it looks complicated again. Actually, this is easier because there's m times n, n, right? M times 7. We tend to write the number first, otherwise it sounds like a spaceship. And it's a plus, because that was a plus. here. A times A. That's A squared. And then A times 4 is 4A. And there's a negative in there. All right. Quick look again. You know where people make mistakes on these is usually because of the negatives. Have a look at this one. So, what does this mean? Well, it just means so it's minus, like multiplied by q, if you like, minus q, and then minus times 4. There you go. That's all it means. Slightly trickier. Have a look here. So it's 3 times 4 is 12, but that's a minus. And 3 times 2 is 6, 6a. Now this one, negative times a negative, that becomes a plus. Okay. Now, that's fine. Okay, that is the correct answer. If it was in an exam, then yeah, that's great. Okay, that is the answer. But what mathematicians would like to do is, I don't like that negative at the front. So I'm just going to rewrite this. It's exactly the same, means exactly the same. It just looks nicer. Okay, that's what mathematicians try and do. Okay, right, and last little expression I'm going to have a little look at is this one here. Okay, now all it is, it's like 2 questions. I'm gonna sort that bit out first, and then we'll sort out the second part. Okay, so 3x plus 6, it just looks like there's a bit more here, and then minus 5 times 2x, so that's 10x, it's a minus, isn't it? Now this is the bit, if you're going to make a mistake, it's this bit here you're going to make a mistake, because lots of people forget. So 5 times 1 is 5. Now so at this stage people forget to bring this negative over here, right? Because it's minus 5 times, right? So everybody's happy about that bit, but it's also minus 5 times 1. So that it will reverse this sign in here. So be wary of that. All right, it's a really easy mistake to make. Okay, so let's finish them off. So how many x's have we got? Oh, haven't got. 3x take away 10x is minus 7x. 6 take away 5 is 1. Okay, and that's fine. That's all the marks, right? That's maximum marks. But good mathematician might write that. Okay, which is exactly the same. It just looks a little bit nicer to work with. All right. Okay, so you can have a go at doing a few of the questions. Okay, and see how you get on with those. All right.
Come back next lesson for some more maths, and if you enjoyed that, please like and subscribe.